one of the things that Pegine and I worked on a lot was my stopping my sentences after the point at which I had said something that I had accomplished without the caveat of why that really wasn't important. Another thing that we really worked on was using I as opposed to we, because when you always are saying we, no one thinks that you've actually been responsible for things. And so I've really been bringing a lot of that experience into the kinds of ideas that I've been suggesting for the conference for women.
You were nodding your head about the results. Why?
Because I think that it's really easy to keep thinking that you want to do something to accomplish it and not get there. It's really hard to meet deadlines that you self-impose. Whereas if there's somebody else who's holding you accountable, or in the case of having a date by which something needs to be done, then that sort of forces one to focus on it. And, you know, I know when I was working with you that things tended to take me probably longer. I shouldn't say probably. I know they took me longer to accomplish than your original schedule had outlined. But had we not had the schedule, it probably would have even taken me longer. I have a tendency to need to really think about things, but I think part of it also is being somewhat of a perfectionist, and so it's hard for me to really sort of buckle down and get it done unless I have somebody who's holding me accountable or have a deadline or something that has to be submitted. For me, having the specific goals that we were trying to achieve with the timetable for doing it and the accountability and getting ready for the situational training was really critical. Pegine helped me to really not just find, but to be able to express my inner self and inner strength, to help me to really become much bolder in how I present myself and how I approach different situations. She encouraged me and helped me to get to the point where I would say yes to things or raise my hand in situations where otherwise I might not have, because I'd be afraid of being considered stupid or inept or whatever. And I found that by raising my hand, it's amazing how responsive people have been and what a difference it has made in my life. So please call Pegine.